Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Roseanna. So in today's video, girl, you know we're going to start trying out all that new makeup that we picked up from the Sephora sale. So that is what we're going to be doing today. But before we get into that video, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. You could ring the bell. It will give you notifications of when I post. So yep, like, make comments, tell your friends, subscribe, help a newbie out. I would so appreciate your support. And thank you so much for helping me grow this channel. And now without further ado, let's get started. Okay, there's going to be a part 1, part 2, part 7, Shmeel Shmazel of, we may do a series. Maybe we'll do that. You know I picked up a lot of stuff from the Sephora sale. So, of course, we're going to have to try it out, test it out, review it. So that's what we're going to be doing. I just grabbed a few things today. Just grabbed a few. I definitely want to start with this. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Instant Look in a Palette. 5 minutes Hollywood face on the go. So I figured we could do that because it's got everything in there. It's got eyeshadow, it's got blush, it's got bronzer, it's got powder. So I figured we could do that. And then I did go back. I know that I told you guys that I picked up this the House Labs, the Precision Sculpt Shaping Balm. And I got it in angle. But I know I said I wanted to go back and get chisel because this one was more of a contoury kind of tone, and this one was more of like a bronzing kind of tone. So I did pick them up. I want to try them out both, of course, and we'll see how they look. Foundation, I just have on my hi boo boo boy. I just have on the Maybelline Superstay just a little bit. You know, I still love to spot conceal with the Natasha Denona N5, but I do have the N1. But you guys know it's so stinking bright. I'm scraping N3, so I figured maybe we can mix the two. But yeah, so that's what I have on today. That's all I have on. I figured we could do the eyes first. And I'm sorry, I'm mesmerized. I am, oh my goodness. Bachi, did you see this? I know, it's beautiful. It is gorgeous. The pack, you know, I'm a sucker. I'm a sucker for packaging. That is so beautiful, cushiony and fabulous. So let me just read what it says on the back. The Hollywood Instant Look in a Palette, 5-minute Hollywood face on the go. This one I got in pretty. I think the other one was in something else. I don't even know if it's still available. Let me just look real quick. Actually, let me just look in the Shar website. Let's see, because I did pick this up in the Ulta website because the light one was already sold out. It was actually sold out even before the sale started. That was kind of weird, but whatever, girl. Okie dokes. Yeah, they're both sold out on her website. So this one was in Pretty and the other one was in Dreamy. Let me just show it to you. So this one that we have now, it's the lighter one. I don't know if you could see that. And then this one was Dreamy, which was a darker one. Both beautiful. I don't even know if that was in focus. Out of curiosity, I'm just looking to see if maybe Sephora has it. So they're both sold out on her website. I'm milking a little bit of a headache. I'm feeling like a migraine coming right in here. I don't know what the problem is, but I've been getting them a lot lately, and I don't know why. Maybe stress. I don't know. But I am not liking it one bit. Yeah, both sold out at Sephora. Darn it. Let me look at Ulta. Because I hate to like show you guys products and you can't pick them up. I don't like that one bit, but poor planning on my part, but I really wanted to try it. Well, thank God they are both available on the Ulta website. Perfect. So, like I said, I hate to show a product that you can't get, but I love these. I love these one and dones. You know how much I'm a compacty kind of girl. This is so beautiful. Girl, just pipe it down and show the family. Look how beautiful this is. Gorgeous, Mundo. Have you ever seen anything so beautiful in all your life? It is so pretty. I'm going to have to touch you. Smells like nothing. A gorgeous full mirror. Look how beautiful that is. I'm gonna have to do it. So they give you three eyes. 1, 2, 3. Let me just take this down so you could see it. So obviously the 3 eyes right on top. Number 1 is brighten. Number 2 is enhance, and number 3 is smoke. And then of course you have the face powder, you have the bronzer, and then you have two cheeks. One's got a matte blush and one is like a shimmery blush. Now you know how I feel about shimmery blushes, but we could most definitely use that as a highlighter. Girls, stop talking. Just touch him. Darn. Very, very beautiful, very buttery. Listen, don't mind my doggone chapped fingers. I mentioned that in a previous video. I get eczema on my fingers look at how nasty, but it is what it is. So that's what it looks like. I don't know why this camera is not focusing to, oh, that is so freaking pretty. So these are the eyes. That is so, so pretty, beautiful. This eye shimmer is like a topper over here. That is gorgeous. Where is my wipe? I know I just had you, there we go. And then the face powder, you know, is face powder. Ooh, it is so buttery. The face powder and the bronzer. Put that right over here. That powder is so soft. And the bronzer, that is gorge. And then last but not least, the two cheeks. One is a matte. That's a beautiful color. And then this one is the shimmery or glowy blush, which I do not like shimmer in my blushes. Oh, that blush is gorgeous. But of course we could use that as a highlighter. So this is the whole palette. Girl, let's dive in. What I think I'm gonna do is, some of my brushes are clean. How do you like them apples? I think I'm gonna go in probably with, you know what? I'm gonna go in with the powder just to set my lids. Not that I normally set my lids, but I figured that could be like a base coat because these two are shimmery. And you know how I strategically use shimmer on the lids. So I think I'm gonna do that and then maybe use the bronzer. This is why I love a palette like this so much. You don't have to use the bronzer as just a bronzer or the powder as just a powder. I love that you could just improvise. You could use it anyway. Use it on your eyes, use it on your lips, use it on your cheeks. You don't have to do what they tell you to do. That's why I love makeup so much. You do whatever you want. You do whatever floats your boat. So I think I'm gonna use the face powder as the base. I'm gonna use the bronzer as probably like a crease. And then we're going to use the eyes, of course, for the eyes. So let's just dive right on in. So, yeah, look how pretty. I know, girl. Why? There's nothing there. But to my defense, I'm just putting this on my moving eye. I mean, look at the difference. Come on. You could tell. I mean, it's just so nice. This is really a beautiful powder. Pretty, pretty, pretty. I'm getting ready to host Thanksgiving. I'm just thinking in my brain, like, why am I like, I'm getting a headache lately. I try not to stress out a lot, but you know, sometimes even though you try so hard, the body tells you something else, you know. But we do host Thanksgiving, which stresses the hell out of me, but I love Thanksgiving. It's my favorite time of year. I love to cook. I love to eat. So Thanksgiving is my favorite holiday, but I'm just tired this year. Thinking about it is stressing me out. Anywho, so that is it. So we just put the powder, the face powder, on the lids. Very, very pretty. Going in, I'm going to use the same brush. Going in with the bronzer. I'm just curious to see what that looks like. Put it right in here. Yep. That's really pretty. I think I'm going to probably take it on the lid. It's pretty warm. Obviously, it's a bronzer. Duh. But I just wanted to put like a little bit of a base coat underneath. That's really nice. I have my best friend who, back in the day, girl, she would be done with all her Christmas shopping before Thanksgiving. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with you, you weirdo? Leave me some comments below. Who does that? I used to be like a Christmas Eve, like last minute. Why are you stressing yourself out, girl? Why do you have to wait for the last minute? But this year I texted her, I'm like, girl, I'm almost done. I'm almost done. I'm gonna just change brushes, and I think I wanna use, a flatter brush. This is the It Heavenly Luxe brush. This is the number 27. It's a little bit flatter. And I'm gonna take that number 3, like the smoky eye, and I'm gonna just start patting right over here. But anyway, girl, I'm almost done. I just have to I'm almost done. That's all I'm saying. Girl, leave me some comments below. What kind of a shopper are you? Are you a last minuter? I just sent my sister like this meme. It's like the older sister, organizer, planner. It was on TikTok. Who organizes plans, schedules everything, who's got an itinerary, and then the younger sister just shows up. Let's just go with the flow. Why do we have to have a schedule? Oh my God, we were cracking up. That is totally us. I am not a planner. Well, sometimes I am. I'm usually more of like a flying off the seat of my pants kind of girl. I'm like, well, frick it, let's just do it. Okay, that is super duper pretty. What I should have done is I should have checked this smoky eye. Like I should have checked the eye alone to see how it looked on its own, but that is super pretty. I'm gonna just flip the brush over. I'm gonna go in with this Enhance. I'm gonna put it on the lid. Ooh, that's really pretty. That is super nice. It's got a little bit of a shimmer, but not glitter. That is super pretty. What I think I want to do is, that is really nice. Nice. I think what I'm going to do is I want to wet my brush. Let me just bring my brush. I'm going to grab that middle. Ooh, that is so pretty. Look at that. I don't know if you could see that. That is gorgeous. This lighter palette is nice and subtle. Like you're not going to get like these crazy eyeshadow colors. Ooh, that is beautiful. That is so nice. Ooh, that is really beautiful. And then I'm going to go in with my finger while my lid is still a little damp. And ooh, that's gorge. And then just press this little shimmer right on that lid. Can you see that? I hope so. That is so pretty. Ooh, that is so pretty. Girl, what more do you want out of life? Mm-hmm. That's really nice. What I think I'm going to do is take my original brush, because girl, you know I have hooded eyes, and I'm going to just, whatever's left over on this brush, I'm going to just take it up, like legit almost up to the brow. Ooh, that is so pretty. I love that shimmer. Can you see that? I don't know if it's going to do it justice. That's really, really nice. Okay, cool. We're going to leave it at that for now. Now, the question, and by the way, I have the Ampit on my lip smackins for some good prepping. Let's see here. Should we try these out? Let's do it. Let me just get myself prepared and get myself a good brush. You know what? I'm going to use the Makeup by Mario. This is his infamous F4 that I absolutely love. And let's just watch these little lovers. So like I said, I got Angle and Chisel. I don't think I've ever purchased, other than like maybe a House Lab blush. What was that? Hibiscus, which is gorgeous. I don't think I ever purchased any House Labs. I've gone back and forth with the foundation. I just can't find like the right color. That is beautiful. It smells like nothing. I actually just want to, I hope this does it justice. I just want to wipe it off. I just want to show you one more time. That is so nice. Like I said, in the store, Chisel looked very cool tone, like legit like a contour, and then the Angle looked like a bronzer. Why can't we use both? I'm not really sure why not. You could do whatever you want. It's just makeup. So this is this one. All right, so I'm gonna just, yeah, that is so beautiful. So this is Chisel, very contour-ish. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna show you right next to it. Yeah, and that's Angle. You see how like Chisel is more gray, and then Angle obviously is warmer. Let's blend them out, because I'm curious to see. Ew, oof, that is so creamy. Wow. So those are the two blended together. Obviously you could tell Chisel is very cool tone. Obviously you could see that. And then Angle is pretty warm. Not too warm. I think it's probably like more of a neutral. That is beautiful. Why can't we use both? Why the heck not? So let's go in with Chisel. And what I like to do is, girl, I'm going to be 58 years old. So I don't need to like, you know, do a make-believe gravity. It does it all by itself. Usually they say, you know, the hollows of the cheeks, blah, blah, blah. There's no rule. There are no rules to makeup. You do whatever the heck you want. I usually like to go on top of my cheekbone for my contour. That's beautiful. And I think I want to do a little bit on the nose. And a tiny bit around the mouth. A little bit on the forehead, tiny bit. I'm losing my hair so bad. And I know it's from the GLP-1. I know that. That's all I'm saying, I know that. Going in, I think I'm gonna go in with the bigger side of the Makeup by Mary. You know what, I'm gonna change my mind. I'm going in with the smaller side. And I'm going to just blend that in. Bachi, don't start. Okay, so that. I like to blend up, and then whatever I have left over, I'll blend it like where I placed it. This, I'm gonna just need 2 hands here. Go, make sure you go up into your hairline, girl. Don't leave like a friggin' line there, which I always do. Which I always do. Okay, wow, you could see that. Am I really a fan of this color? I'm not really sure yet, but wow, you could really, really see the contour of this color. Chisel, legit. I'm going to take, this is the Rare Beauty, this is the, the concealer brush. I'm gonna use it just to blend in my contour. I like that it's stiff enough to use, and then on the lips I just use my fingertips, especially when you have like something emollient or a balm or something on the lips. It really blends it out nicely. Damn, that's pretty. I'm not sure about this color, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not sure. She was right. She was right. I'm gonna take Angle, which is the warmer color, and I'm gonna go, like, you could still see. Damn, you could still see. I'm gonna go right underneath it. Right underneath. Right underneath. Listen, these girls, I'm gonna go with the bigger one now. These girls are professionals. They know what the hell they're talking about. Okay, when a girl said, "Girl, that is not your color," you gotta believe them. Okay, that is a beautiful friggin' stick. I like how precise, hello, precision it is. I love how it contours the lips and the nose. I'm not so sure. I like the precision of the cheeks though. It could be me. Like this side, for some reason, I don't know if it's because I have light over here and not over here, that it looks so much more chiseled, if you will, like, especially like right here. It could be me though. Damn. I'm gonna have to think about the chisel one, but the Angle I absolutely love. And here's the thing. I have so much hyperpigmentation on this side that like I always make a joke and say, girl, I have my own in-house contour, because it's legit, like my hyperpigmentation is like right here. And of course it's darker on this side. You see, that's my hyperpigmentation. Right. Like right on there. But that is really pretty. I like it. I'm gonna think about chisel. I may have to bring chisel back. Leave me some comments below. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? I'm gonna go in, let's see, with the BK Beauty 111. I'm gonna take the bronzer from our palette. It picks up a lot. So tappity tap tap. Also tap it off the back of your hand to just blend it in. Let's do one side, because I want to just see how this blends in with That's so pretty. Wow. With that sculpting balm. So that's the bronzer that's in the palette. That's really pretty. See how you could see it more. Just wanted to put a little bit extra so we could see it. And of course, blend that bad boy in. Blend it in. Oh, I really love that bronzer. That's really pretty. Okay, but before we go on, girl, don't forget your doggone concealer. Let's do that right now. That is so pretty. Okay, so that is what we're looking at here. That's gorge. Let's do the concealer real quick. I'm going to just do a little bit of mixing. Like I said, I have N1 that is so friggin' light. Back in the good old days, I wanted super bright. I still want it super bright. I just don't want it ashy. And then like my N3, I don't know if you could see it. I'm scraping. Do I have another one? You're damn right I do. Do I want to open it? Not yet. I'm not emotionally prepared. Girl, there's nothing left. Why you gotta be like that? A little goes a long way, girl. And especially like for us older women, less is more. Just a tiny bit. Look how pretty that looks. That's beautiful. Nice. Okay, cool. What I think I'm going to do now is take this beautiful, beautiful blush. I'm going to go in with the Bristles Beauty. Unfortunately, they're out of business. I think this was like a mother-daughter company. Makes me sad. But anyway, I'm going to take that. Look how pretty that is, right? Just dab a little bit off. You could always go back in. And I like to start my blush back here and up. Wow, that is a beautiful, beautiful color. Wow, look at that, how wow, that is beautiful. This is a gorgeous color. Wow, look at that pretty. That is beautiful. Whatever I have left over on the tip of my nose. Okay, love, love, love. That is so pretty. God, I hope I'm not like, I don't know if it's my eyeballs that I'm always like, I'm editing. Girl, did you not see like one side is darker, one side is lighter, one side, no. Let me go this way to look real quick. I feel like this side's a little bit, okay. I think that looks beautiful. Wow, I love this blush. Is gorgeous. Now I have to find out what the hell color is it. I'm gonna use this as a highlighter. I'm just gonna go in with a brush. I'm just going in with an eyeshadow brush because I don't like that's beautiful. Bacha, you okay, son? I don't like to use any kind of yeah, I don't like to use any kind of a glowy blush. That is so pretty. Ooh, that is beautiful. Okay, that's gorge. I think I'm gonna take the Nikki LaRose BK Beauty brush in N14, and I'm gonna use the face powder under my eyes, but gingerly, like tappity tap tap. I don't like to use too much powder underneath my eyes. And then whatever I have left over, I'm just gonna go around the face. That is so friggin' pretty. See, I love this palette, all in one. I'm gonna just set everything with the Milani Make It Last. Ooh, that feels so stinking good. I'm gonna let that sit for a minute, let it dry. Let's finish the rest of the makeup, and then we can finish talking about this little lover right over here. Okay, so this is the final look. What do you guys think? Just, this palette is so beautiful. Very, very subtle. You're not going to get like that papau. I'm sure in the darker palette, obviously it's going to be darker and more dramatic, if you will. But this is a beautiful palette. Gorgeous. Let me just show it to you one more time. The only thing I'm not crazy about is this glowy blush right over here. I'm just not a fan, even like as a highlighter. But it's got like, calm down, boyfriend. It's got like this fluorescent, you see that? It's like a shifty fluorescent, which is not really my jam. But other than that, excuse me, but other than that, the palette is beautiful. I actually want to set my face a little bit more. I'm gonna just take this bronzer brush that we used before. I'm gonna just take the powder and I'm gonna just set where I feel I'm a little bit shiny, like right in the T-zone. But it is gorgeous. This one right over here, it's like that ethereal, shimmery. Ooh, it's so pretty. Do you see that? That is so nice. Love the lips. What the hell happened to this Maybelline Colossal? Did you see how clumpy it got? I had to walk off camera and just use like a regular like brow brush to get it out, like those disposable ones. And underneath I used a little bit of this, because you know I love a shimmer underneath the eyes, girl. And a little bit of this. I wish that there was like one more color in between, like this and this, just to like maybe deepen up the outer edge. But other than that, look at that, just got mascara all over. Other than that, the palette is beautiful. Exactly what you want. A 5-minute Hollywood glow. This is perfect. This is perfect. I love this palette. I'm so glad I have this in my collection. I have the original one that came out. I think it's great. Like, again, when you're traveling, you have everything here at your disposal. Eyeshadow, bronzer, blush, powder, highlighter. What more do you want? It is so beautiful. Now with these are beautiful. I'm gonna question mark the color Chisel. That is a very contourish color. I feel like for the nose, the lips, maybe like the eyes, this is perfect. What I should have done is probably take the product and taking it off on the brush and then used it for my face. I just feel like it's too chiseled, if you will. I don't really know. And again, it could be like that my hyperpigmentation is just coming out more today. I don't know, but I feel like with these precision balms, exactly, they're more for precision, if you will. I don't care for it like this on the sides of my face or on the forehead. I think it would be best if you just took the product off the brush, because then it gives you more surface area to, look at you lover, to like blend in, if that makes sense. But other than that, adore this palette. I knew I was going to. And this is not new, but shout out to Revi Beauty. I love their friggin' lip products. These are the lip liners. These are the lip glosses. I haven't grabbed the lipstick / gloss in a minute. This is Dahlia. It's so pretty, right? So anyway, guys, this is it. This is my video on reviewing some new products that we picked up. Leave me some comments below. Did you grab this? Did you grab these? Leave me some comments down below. And yeah, that's it, guys. This is it. This is my video. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me. And as always, you guys, be good to each other, love each other, and have a great day. Bye.